How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 2 of Star Wars The Bad Batch. This episode is titled Ruins of War. Yeah, last episode, the Bad Batch crew were given a mission by Sid to go to Castle Sereno, the former home of Count Dooku, to get some war chests, which are filled with riches. So, basically, we went to Castle Sereno, we infiltrated. The plan was going fairly well until Echo decided not to use the radio to basically impersonate a clone trooper. I don't know why they didn't think of that plan. And then everything went to shit. And now Echo, Tech and Omega are stuck in a ship, or they were stuck in a ship until the end of the episode where they ejected through a container, and now they're flying down to the surface of the fucking planet. And Wrecker and Hunter are running away from clone troopers. We did manage to get one war chest, but I think we just left it out in the middle of nowhere. So hopefully, everyone's safe, we make it out, and maybe we'll see Crosshair in this episode. Maybe. But yeah, that basically wraps up the shitty intro. So let's stop dilly-dallying around and get right into the fucking episode. Ruins of War. Is the container falling? Yep. It's just going to crash right into the palace, isn't it?
Don't worry. The re-entry thrusters should engage soon.
Should. I mean, you could survive. There you are.
I would say this is going well.
You just jinxed it. The fuck? Yeah, where are Hunter and... Oh, well, there they are. I was about to say, like, where have they gone?
Our way out is down. Oh, I knew you were gonna say that. We used the city ruins for cover and trekked back to the Marauder. Did you reach the escape pods yet?
Not exactly. We are using an alternate mode of transport.
Crashing?
Yeah. Jesus. How was that any better? Well, fuck the chests, I guess.
We are alive. But where we are, I am not fully certain. Get out of sight and lay low. Once we get to the Marauder...
Can they even get out of the container? I guess they can. You're gonna have to even it out.
We haven't fully landed yet.
I mean, you have landed, you've just landed in a very awkward place.
Tick!
Well, I mean, it doesn't look that big. He's fine.
Are you okay?
My left femur has been fractured by approximately 150 kilograms of pressure.
Hang tight. I'll go up top and scope things out.
What if it falls again? They're still high up, aren't they?
Great.
What do you see out there?
We still haven't landed.
Oh, Jesus.
It's unlikely the thieves who infiltrated the cargo ship survived the crash.
It's unlikely, but they did.
Redirect our topside forces. Monitor all comm channels and bring a shuttle. Yes, sir.
Who is this clone? How did they...
Well,
I'm not even going to question it. I mean, we have to get the war chest, otherwise this would have been for nothing. Unless we pick it up in the ship.
They're setting up a perimeter. Like that'll stop us. They know our forces are split. They'll monitor comm channels.
comm channels are being monitored.
Who's that?
I live here. The name's Romar.
He could be working for the Empire.
Aren't you working for the Empire?
Why does the audio sound weird on that guy? It's like he's peeking the mic.
Sorry to say, there's no shelter around these parts.
And the ones in the cargo survived the crash.
Who is this clone?
Commence the radial sweep. We'll box in these rogues.
So, what you're telling me is that your rogue clones, running from the Empire's clones, who used to be the Republic's clones. Guess you're more like those other clones than you think. I'd stay away from that cursed war chest if I were you. His quest for power is why our city is now buried in rubble.
Well, we'll help you get it back. There's enough in that container for all of us.
I want none of it.
Your mission is to keep an eye on the old man.
Roger.
Roger. Turn into a droid. Ah, battle droids. Why would this still work? What?
First one's down too.
What were you expecting? Oh,
I have a visual on the targets.
that music. Jesus.
I'm keeping an eye on you.
Ah, not much fun, is it?
What the fuck?
There are jewels in here?
No. No, it's only reflected glass.
It's not treasure?
Out the funds from the war chest, we are no worse off than we were before.
That's not how I see it.
Thinking to lend me that spanner on your belt for a minute? This here contains a fragment of my people's history.
A separatist archive. Fascinating.
Blood separatist. Now, if I can only get this thing working.
Oh, I can handle that.
Don't
Oh.
need it to. Grab the battery pack. For what? Leave it to me.
I thought we don't. Well, he's dead. What's the point of even stunning them, Hunter? Vecca's just killed them all.
Your data has been restored.
Ah.
You did it. You actually did it.
Well, of course I did.
Where's Omega?
She was just here.
Well, she's not now.
You're supposed to keep an eye on her.
I suspect she went after the war chest.
We have to find her before the Empire does.
Omega, what are you doing? Kids can never just stay in the house in shows. I love that sound. The speeder sound. It's so good. Now they're trapped down there. Are you kidding me? God damn it. Now we're back to where we started. Great. Well, I don't know why you couldn't have just done that before. I understand you have to get tech to safety, but still. No, they're not gonna kill him. He's the most vulnerable right now. Jesus.
We're heading your way.
Yeah. Just shoot the ship. You don't have thermal detonators or anything. I'm surprised that's just not cutting straight through the tree. Oh, shit. Nah, he'll be fine. I'm just... What if he hit Tech then? Or maybe Tech did get hit. He's not dead, right? He just passed out. Oh shit. Dead. I swear to God, if we don't...
You don't have a normal life because of me.
You have to let it go.
I mean, if she lets it go, this whole thing was for nothing.
I heard blaster fire. Thought you might need some help.
Hello. Gunship. Was he gonna get killed? Jesus. What if that hit them?
Hey, kid. Keep it.
Hmm.
And remember what I said.
You're
What about you?
yeah, you're just gonna say it.
I'm a survivor. Remember?
Be some shit if he just got shot now. We did get a chest, right? We didn't just do this for nothing. Like, it is cool to see, like, the Empire and how they impact the, like, the other worlds and shit. But where's the plot? You know?
As of now, we've recovered 85% of the war chests.
You stated the would-be thieves you encountered were the rogue clones from Experimental Unit 99. If Governor Tarkin were to learn of my misstep, then I would be at risk. And that cannot happen.
I will not falsify an official report.
I understand.
Fuck.
I will.
Jesus. Eh. That's some fucked up shit right there. Overall, another fun episode, but it's a similar problem to last episode. It just felt more like a mission of the week kind of episode. Like, especially since we didn't even get the war chest, so all of it was for nothing anyway. Right? Like, what was the point? It's cool to see, like I said in the reaction, like what happens to the other worlds when the Empire takes over. Like, that's fine. I like seeing that. But there's only so many times that can be effective. Like, if you do it for every fucking world, it's just like, well, I mean, we get it. The Empire sucks. We knew this from the get-go. You know? And it's just slightly annoying, man, because, like, I was hoping this season would fix some of my issues from last season, which is, like, the mission of the week full of episodes that don't progress the story that much. But it seems like we're still sticking to that. I do feel like this episode was better than the first episode, but now it just makes the first episode even worse because we didn't get what we came here to do, which is to get the war chest. So it all just felt kind of redundant. I know, like, other stories do that, where, like, we're building towards something and then in the last minute, like, we change our mind. Some stories do that, but it works sometimes. This here didn't work. Like, Hunter said we didn't have to go on this mission. We went on the mission anyway and didn't get what we needed for the mission. So we could have just not come here anyway. Also, poor Wilco, he got fucked. I find it funny as fuck that these 2 episodes could have been completely avoided if Echo just picked up that radio and talked back to Wilco. It could have all been avoided. Because I don't know if we've established that clones can know if someone's impersonating them. I don't think so. Surely not. I'm also kind of surprised that we didn't see Crosshair. Because he was like the best part of last season. I love seeing his dynamic with the Empire. The general idea of the show, it has potential. It's just they're not doing the right things for the show. Or maybe it's because, like I said last episode, maybe it's because I'm just fed up of this era of Star Wars. Like, I'm so over this dark times era. Like, we see it too much. You know, like, okay, the Empire are bad. The Empire fuck over a shit ton of people. Some people start fighting back. And then eventually the rebels win. Like, that's the story. It's nothing insane. You know, I want to know more about Old Republic, because that's where the good shit is. But, you know, the dynamic's still great between the characters. The animation's great. Like, the music is still really good. I think it's the same, is it the same composer who does Clone Wars and Rebels, I think? I do find it funny as fuck that last season, the Bad Batch basically said, yeah, we'll stun all the clones, right? And they've stunned a few this episode and last episode. But then the pilots they shoot down, and then Wrecker basically almost killed all the other clones. Actually, he killed one, did he? Because Wilco was kind of like stood over one, and he was dead. So, okay, stunning them doesn't mean shit, because you're still killing them. I get it that they're brothers, but at this point, they might as well just be stormtroopers, because they're not really that threatening. Like, clones should be, because clones are fucking great, but for some reason they're missing every shot. I'm so over it. But I did point it out last episode that I like how the blaster colour is, or the laser colour is blue. Because in the original trilogy, the stormtroopers are like lasers are red. So I do like that difference. Like, because the clones are still around, the lasers are different. They're blue instead of red, just like how they were in the Clone Wars. And then eventually they turn to red to signify that they're on the dark side. But yeah, overall a good enough 2-episode premiere that I was expecting a little bit more from. Just because it's been like a year and a half since we last saw this show, and we just come back to a Mission of the Week episode. I was thinking they'd learn from their mistakes from Season 1, but I guess not. Like, really? A year and a half for more of this storytelling? Like, I think it's fine, you can do this in the middle of the season, not the first 2 episodes, dude. Like, I get it, they want to play it safe, like, oh yeah, you know, the characters, they're doing their thing, same old, but, you know, if you're going to release episodes weekly, and these are the episodes we get, yeah, I've said it a bunch in other reactions, I'm just over weekly releases, but I'm not a huge fan of binge models either. Like, 2 to 3 episodes a week I think is fine. Especially for longer seasons like this, 16 episodes. I know, like, the mid-season point, I think they're having 2 episodes released, and then the finale's 2 episodes. But still, like, if you're going to release 2 episodes, at least have them be really fucking good. Like, these first 2 episodes weren't great, especially if you compare them to the last 2 episodes that released for Bad Batch. You know, the finale on Camino. But it is what it is. Yeah, that basically wraps it up. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you for the next one. Sato and farewell.